I just had the most movie-esque interaction in a grocery store, and I'm like shaken to my core. I see a gentleman in the produce section, and he exchanges a "hi, how are you" with me. It's very surface level. Have a good day. We go about our ways. Later on, I'm near him in another aisle, and we start talking again. What do you do? And trust me, I'm the first person to like be nowhere near any man who's trying to talk to me, but this guy just had good vibes. He seemed like a nice guy, and he was talking about his wife, so I just felt comfortable to have this conversation. And I'm feeling chatty today, uncharacteristically so. Uncharacteristically so. So I'm talking to this man again. We go about our separate ways, and then we come across each other a third time, and he seems like there's like something weighing him down, and he wants to, this is all paraphrasing, but it's the gist. He wants to share something with me, and I'm like, yeah, that's not what I said. Again, this is all heavy paraphrasing, but the spirit is there. He shares with me that he picked up his order of bread from the bakery, and he talks to the lady there sometimes, but they don't know each other very well at all. He gets bread from her. And she shares with him that troops are being sent over to the Middle East, and she shares with him a text message on her phone from her daughter, who is allegedly on an aircraft as we speak going to the Middle East, and her daughter says to her, "Mom, we're going to war tomorrow." And he said he saw the text message. He said he got goosebumps. I had goosebumps while he was telling me this. He said it was certain. She didn't say, "I think, maybe." She said, "We're going to war tomorrow." And he mentioned, to say this to your mother, you would be certain. You wouldn't want to scare your mom. So he said he held her hand and gave her a hug. And again, he mentioned, like, for her to show somebody who she doesn't even really know, she must have been so shaken by it. And in turn, for him to start talking to somebody else about it that he doesn't know, clearly. And now here I am telling you all. And it all started from that girl sending her mom a text on that aircraft. And now I feel like I'm just like in a scary movie where it's word of mouth, and now I fear tomorrow. And later in our conversation, he was like, "Well, if I should never see you again." And he was like, "Well, not because of tomorrow." Today was the first day in a while where I haven't felt so heavy with everything that's happening in the world. And whenever someone says, "How are you?" and the automatic response is "good," a lot of the times I'm feeling like as good as I can be given the current circumstances of our country and our world. And today I felt so light, and I felt so social, and I felt like I was like smiling at everyone in the grocery store, and it felt so good that so many people were smiling back at me. And I was just in this moment of really enjoying other people and coexisting with them, which is just not so typical for me. And now it seems like such a privilege to have had this conversation in a grocery store with a stranger. And you just never know when tomorrow it could all be over. And I feel so deeply for people who are in a location that is not as protective and privileged as the one that I'm in. And it breaks my heart that we could live in a world where we coexist and live in peace and cultivate a beautiful, happy, healthy earth. And that is just not the case because of greed. I don't know what tomorrow brings. But I want a beautiful day for everyone, and for you to let your loved ones know that you love them and to enjoy the things that you have today. because we don't ever know when it's going to be gone tomorrow. Gonna go bake some brownies.